Get ready to meet the superest word hero of all time. A champion of language, a defender of definitions, and a friend to all who seek to understand the power of words. Hey kids, are you ready for a super adventure into the amazing world of words? We're about to embark on a journey filled with excitement, discovery, and maybe even a little bit of wordplay. It's time to meet Captain Cept. He's faster than a spelling bee champion racing against the clock, more powerful than a giant book filled with all the knowledge in the world, and able to leap tall words in a single bound. No word is too complex, no definition too daunting for our hero. He doesn't wear a regular cape. His is made of awesome words woven together with the threads of understanding and meaning. And his superpower? It's the power to take, seize, or grab. He can snatch up ideas, capture concepts, and take control of any linguistic situation. But don't worry, Captain Cept only takes things for good reasons. He's not a thief, he's a hero. He's all about grabbing confusion and turning it into understanding, transforming doubt into clarity, and making the complex simple. He's here to help us learn big, tricky words and make learning fun, turning every lesson into an exciting adventure. It's going to be like a pizza party with extra cheese, where every slice is a delicious bite of knowledge. Captain Cept lives in Wordopolis, a bustling city where words play, meanings mingle, and sometimes things get a little mixed up. When things go wrong and the words of Wordopolis are in trouble, the citizens shine a giant C in the sky, a beacon of hope in the urban jungle. And just like that, Captain Cept swoops down to help, ready to untangle the trickiest of linguistic knots. So what does sept actually mean? Well, it means to take or to seize. It's all about grabbing hold of something. It's like taking a cookie from the jar when you've been really good, or grabbing the remote control to watch your favorite show after a long day. Today, we're going to see just how powerful this little word root can be, and how it pops up in all sorts of surprising places. So buckle up and stick around. This is going to be more fun than a flip-o-rama, and you might just learn something amazing along the way. A sticky situation. A culinary catastrophe has struck, leaving behind a trail of sugary chaos. In the whimsical town of Wordopolis, where letters danced in the streets and stories unfolded around every corner, lived best friends Phil the Pickle and Dee the Donut, an unlikely pair with a shared love for all things sweet and savory. One sunny afternoon, they baked 10 perfect cookies, each one a masterpiece of chocolate chips and sugary goodness. But disaster, a shocking discovery awaited them. The cookies vanished, disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only crumbs of suspicion. Dee panicked, her sugary heart sinking at the thought of her beloved cookies gone. But Phil, ever the resourceful one, put on his detective hat, a bottle cap naturally. They found crumbs, a tantalizing trail leading away from the scene of the crime, and chocolate smudges, evidence of a sweet-tooth culprit, and a mysterious footprint, a clue that could crack the case wide open. But still, no cookies. The mystery deepened with each passing moment. Who could have taken them? The question hung in the air like the sweet scent of vanilla. A ghost? Could a spectral snacker be responsible? A ninja? Was a stealthy sweet tooth at play? They needed help. Desperate times called for extraordinary measures. Phil shined the emergency C signal into the sky, a beacon of hope in the face of cookie lust. Suddenly, whoosh! A gust of wind announced the arrival of a hero. Captain Cept landed in their living room, ready to solve any crime. Captain Cept? Did someone call for a master of seizing the truth? A champion of justice, here to right the wrongs of Wordopolis. Dee, Captain Cept, you're here to help us find our cookies, our only hope in this time of need. Captain Cept? The case of the missing cookies? I'm on it. No crumb will be left unturned. and I have a feeling some Cept words will help us solve this crime. With the power of language, we'll find the culprit. The adventure begins! Get ready for a thrilling quest to recover the stolen sweets." Captain Cept examined the scene. The thief was fast. They must have snatched the cookies while no one was looking. When you stop something on its way, you intercept it, like a football player catching a pass meant for someone else, or a spy grabbing a secret message mid-delivery. "So the thief intercepted our cookies?" "Exactly. The cookies were on a mission to your mouths, but their mission was intercepted. What do we do now?" "We followed the crumb trail. The thief couldn't have gone far, and so the trio set off. Pickle, Donut, and Word Hero, ready to catch the cookie intercept. The crumb trail led to a park bench, a telltale sign of a recent visitor with a sweet tooth. It snaked across the park, a delicious breadcrumb trail of cookie crumbs, promising a culprit at the end. And there he was, the culprit, sitting forlornly on the bench, surrounded by the evidence of his cookie crime. A small blue monster named Bobo, a creature of habit and, apparently, a lover of cookies. He looked like he regretted his actions already, covered in chocolate and looking very sad. His blue fur was dusted with crumbs, a chocolate smear across his face, telling the story of a hasty and perhaps ill-advised snack. "Dee, you took our cookies!" Dee exclaimed, pointing an accusing finger. The injustice was clear. The cookies were gone, and Bobo was the prime suspect. "Bobo, I'm so sorry. I was just so hungry." His voice was small, filled with remorse. The hunger had gotten the better of him, leading to this unfortunate situation. "I know I shouldn't have taken them without asking." He hung his head, ashamed of his impulsive act. He knew better, but the allure of the cookies had been too strong. Captain Cept. Let's use another Cept word. Accept. It's a powerful word, one that can help us navigate tricky situations like this. To accept means to agree to take something offered to you. It could be a gift, a compliment, or even an apology. It's about being open to receiving. "Did you offer Bobo a cookie?" Captain Cept asked, prompting them to consider their own actions. Had they created an environment where Bobo felt he had to steal? Phil and Dee realized they hadn't. A wave of understanding washed over them. They had been so focused on their own cookies that they hadn't thought to share. Bobo. "I would have been happy to accept just one cookie if you'd offered." His eyes lit up at the thought. Just a small act of kindness could have prevented this whole mess. Captain Cept. Accepting is a happy kind of taking, a willing exchange between two people. It builds trust and strengthens relationships, like accepting a gift or an apology. It's about acknowledging the good intentions behind the gesture and moving forward. Maybe Bobo is ready to accept the consequences, to face the music for his cookie caper, and you two can accept his apology, forgive him for his mistake, and perhaps even offer him a cookie this time. Phil and Dee nodded, learning a sweet lesson about sharing, forgiveness, and the power of accepting. Phil noticed something quite peculiar. There were only 9 piles of crumbs remaining. One cookie was still missing, vanished without a trace. Captain Cept. Perfect time for our next Cept word. Except, it means not including or leaving out. Bobo ate all the cookies except one. Dee, I like all donuts except prune-filled ones. Phil, so all the cookies are gone except the one still missing. The word accept gave them a brand new mission. A rescue mission for the one cookie that got away. They searched everywhere for the exceptional cookie, determined to find it. As they searched, Captain Cept had a light bulb moment. Our last Cept word, concept. Captain Cept. A concept is an idea you take into your mind, like the concept of sharing. Feel like my idea to use a bottle cap as a detective hat? Captain Cept. Exactly. Or the concept of gravity, or a car, Dee. My concept is that sharing cookies is better than stealing them. Bobo, I like that concept. Just then, Bobo pulled the missing cookie from his fur. He'd saved it for later, but now he wanted to share. He broke it into 4 pieces, one for each friend. They'd solved the mystery and learned a new concept together. Our 4 heroes sat together munching on the shared cookie of friendship. Captain Cept had saved the day by teaching new words: intercept, accept, accept, and concept. Captain Cept, remember kids, words are your superpowers. Cept means to take or to seize. Use it to unlock new words. It's a concept I hope you'll accept. Before flying away, Captain Cept turned to you. Did you have fun? Want more adventures? Intercept that subscribe button and accept my invitation to like. With a mighty whoosh, Captain Cept soared away, always ready for the next wordy adventure. Phil, DD, and Bobo went home to bake more cookies, enough to share with everyone. And that's how a few little words solved a big, crumbly problem. The end. Ka.